This is a question from AQA A-level Chemistry. It's from paper 3 and it's based on required practical assessments. This one is based on RPA9. I'm going to recommend that you pause, have a go and then review. You can see the entire question here, parts A and B. So now you've had a chance to read through and have a go for it for yourself, let's take a look at the answers. In order to obtain a pH curve, you are provided with a conical flask containing 25 cm cubed of a 0.1 molar carboxylic acid solution and a burette filled with 0.1 molar sodium hydroxide solution. You are also provided with a calibrated pH meter. So, state why calibrating a pH meter just before it improves the accuracy of the pH measurement. Well, what we're looking for here is that over time probe readings become less accurate. If we can calibrate it, we know we're going to get as close to the true value as we can. So part B, 5 marks. How would you obtain the pH curve for the titration? Now there are multiple points here. You would need to get 5 separate marking points here to be able to get the 5 marks. First of all, you measure the pH of the acid that you're starting with. That's your initial pH. And you are then going to add small known volumes of alkali. Now you might add it in 5 cm cubed increments where there's very little change. You might add it in 1 cm cubed increments. You might add it in even smaller increments as time goes on. The important thing for your method is that you know the volumes that you're adding because you're going to plot that volume against pH. You're going to stir after each addition because we need to make sure that we have fully neutralised as much as is going to be neutralised, so we've got a true measurement of the pH. We're going to measure the pH after stirring and we're going to find the pH after the addition of each specific volume. And finally, we are going to add the hydroxide until it's in excess, so we get to see the other side of the pH curve, and we are going to add in smaller increments near the end point, because we know that close to the end point, a very small change in volume can have a very large impact on change in pH. That takes us to the end of this question. Thank you for listening and goodbye.